During his visit to Germany, Volodymyr Zelensky came to a military base in the town of Zenit, together with the head of German Defense Ministry, Boris Pistorius. Germany plans to hand over this Patriot air defense system to Ukraine. Meanwhile, Ukrainian servicemen are already being trained to use it. The Ukrainian president thanked Germany for the next 300 million euros aid package and noted that Ukrainian armed forces would receive not only Patriot but also IRIS-T systems.
Until we rid Russia of this opportunity to terrorize Ukraine, Putin will have no real interest in seeking an honest peace, and his illusion will remain unchanged that Ukraine can be wiped out by smashing with bombs and missiles everything that gives life a basis and protection. The answer is air defense. Thank you, Olaf, for the air defense systems. The immediate need of the Ukrainian army right now is ammunition, weapons and especially air defense. Therefore, over the next weeks and months we will deliver to Ukraine the third Patriot system, IRIS-T units, missiles and ammunition.
The Ukrainian defense forces have unique experience in the use of air defense in conditions of massive and complex shelling. Ballistic and cruise missiles, drones. The Russian army is shelling Ukrainian cities with all kinds of weapons. NATO has already appreciated the skill with which the Ukrainian defenders reflect these attacks. On January 14, 2024, over the Sea of Azov, the Ukrainian armed forces destroyed a Russian long-range radar detection aircraft for the first time. This type of aircraft is called a flying radar. It can track activity both in the air and on the ground. And unlike ground-based locators, it can see much more. The loss of two A-50s in January and February 2024 is one of the largest losses in the history of Russian aviation.
They have probably about a Patriot battalion operating in Ukraine right now. Some of it's being used to protect static sites and critical national infrastructure. Others are being moved around and doing some really historic things that I haven't seen in 22 years of being an air defender.
The experience of the Ukrainian army is already being adopted by the North Atlantic Alliance, in particular, the importance of multi-layered air defense and effective integration of various air defense systems to the battlefield.
The NATO Air Command is trying to test and experiment over the next 12 months to see if they can really do all these things that the Ukrainians are doing and how it can be done in all 32 countries of the alliance. Kevin Jackson, commander of the 19th Battlefield Coordination Detachment, from a speech at FIRE's Symposium 2024.
The
solutions that our defense forces are looking for are unique. They are created on the basis of the tactical and technical characteristics of the weapons we use. And there are tactical and technical characteristics that we use in the capabilities of the air defense systems against such powerful missiles as the Tsirkon and Kinzhal. In practice, there have been no such cases of practicing the destruction of these missiles.
The USA will provide Kyiv with another Patriot air defense system and missiles to strengthen Ukraine's air defense, the New York Times reported, quoting US officials. According to sources, this system could be deployed to the front line in the next few days, depending on the maintenance and modifications it will need.
One Patriot system can protect the whole of Kharkiv. That's of great significance. And if we are talking about the weapons that Russia uses against Ukrainian civilians, ballistic missiles, by reinforcing them with Patriot systems, we can talk about a good countermeasure.
Italy is ready to transfer SAMP-T system to strengthen Ukraine's air defense, Foreign Minister Antonio Tajani said. Ukraine also bought a second Control Master 200 integrated air defense system from France. Its peculiarity is that it cooperates optimally with mobile fire groups, which is extremely important in the fight against drones. And the basis of this complex is Ground Master 200 radar, which can detect all major types of targets. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Victoria Smirnova, UATV News.